Greetings, everybody. It's Artemis. I'm bringing another um, review of a TV show that you might not have heard about. It's called Upload. It's on Amazon Prime. It's a Amazon Prime original TV show. Um, the show features Robbie Amell from The Flash, and coming off a recent not TV show, but a movie called Code 8. It's a small movie of him and his brother in it and stuff. I think they financed and bankrolled it themselves and stuff. It's pretty good. Check it out. It's kind of like a dystopia future, stuff like that. And you've got these kind of people that have superpowers and stuff like that, and they're being basically crapped on and everything else. But it's a pretty good movie. Hour and a half. So check it out. It's called Code 8. It's on Netflix and stuff. I normally don't say that, but because I'm gonna review this and stuff, it's that's the only reason why. The it also his brother is Stephen Amell, who plays Arrow in the Arrowverse on CW, and that show just finished after 8 seasons. And I just wanted to say that I thought it was right for its time to end and stuff. I really like Stephen Amell as an actor and stuff. I've seen him in other stuff and all that. But he was in Code 8 with his brother and stuff. So that's the only reason why I'm mentioning it. So, um, Upload is the first episode is about an hour long, and the rest of them are 30 minutes. There's 10 episodes. They go pretty quick. They're really well written and really well done. So, the story behind this and my impressions of this, it starts off with Amel's character Nathan. He's a struggling coder of some sorts, and they get into it briefly, but he's he's attempting to design something to do with the upload system that he gets put into. And Amel, he gets into an accident in a self-driving car. Kind of looks like one of these Apple rolling doorstop bubble-looking cars and stuff. All that kind of the whole automation and the whole tech thing really puts a lot of things in perspective in this TV show and stuff. Some of the dangers and so on and so forth. So you'll get what I mean when I get on with this. Um, so he gets into an accident in this self-driving car, which takes his life per se. But when he is rushed to the hospital, it's indicating he only has a punctured lung, as if that is enough to warrant or justify ending his life to be uploaded. And stuff. The whole first episode surrounds his death, the upload, the process, getting to know his new environment and all that. He has this rich, freaking smoking hot girlfriend. His rich girlfriend has him placed into this elite upload called LakeView and stuff and all that. It's a digital afterlife, in which you have an avatar of yourself. Kind of reminds me of that movie or TV show called Lawnmower Man back in the 80s or early 90s, in which he gets stuck in VR world. This girlfriend uses her and her wealth to put him there and stuff, in which you'll find out later on in the season what's really going on and why they prematurely pushed him and put him into the upload system. So there's a lot of funny things in which only I would say someone that has played like an MMORPG, a massive online world game, in which it has these automated avatars. Um, you can do certain things you would only be able to do or relate if the game said, if you play those sort of games and stuff. It's kind of cheesy in many ways, but at the same time, it is really funny. Really, really funny. I really enjoyed it. When he's uploaded into Lakeview, it is a nice Mountain View type hotel resort. Kind of reminds me of oh, just one of those creepy, like, like hotels up in the mountains, but he's got like this knob on the side of the on one of the walls and stuff, and he can change the environment and stuff. And I thought that was kind of cool. So we're introduced to a woman on the outside that can interact with Nathan, and it is rather funny side story in what we have to see in such movies as Demolition Man, in which you have to ask permission to have sex with another person. You have to use a device and give a rating of approval. It's funny fascist shit, to be honest, but nonetheless funny. Good laughs. I really like the Amazon Prime. Some of their shows, they're solid on good content and stuff. They haven't really gone in that woke direction and stuff. And I have to say that this show is not woke and all that, but it's funny. It's really well done. I can't express it enough. But getting back to this secondary character arc, Nora, she's real. She's a woman on the outside. She's like Nathan's. They call her an angel, and she is basically his hospitality, basically on like guidance through the world and stuff like that. When he needs things, all he just says is angel and all that. And so and she appears, and they walk, they talk, and whatever, but so Nora is this case carrier. It's rather funny, gimmicky, dynamic, and such. It's kind of weird to explain, but it's interesting nonetheless. So, the series, which you find out at the end of episode 1, there appears to be some mystery as to how and why he died. As later in another episode 2, we find out that something is not right. Nathan is having memory issues, which Nora had to place some of his memories into this folder on a computer. I'm assuming onto the server and all that, which Nora had to place these memories there, and they start to be deleted from the system somehow or some reason. But Nathan starts to talk to other avatars about things. He starts to put pieces together. Nora also has some idea of something going on, but they both are not sure what it is or how or why that happened and stuff. And as the show goes on and stuff, it it goes on these little side treks and stuff, which is kind of funny and stuff. And all that. It's not a lot of filler and all that. There's a lot of really fun characters in the show and stuff. Like there's a boy in the artificial environment and stuff, and he died when he was like 12 or 13, and he's jealous that his brother's all grown up and he's going out on dates and so on and so forth, and he's stuck in his body. So you have like all these other avatars and stuff that are like their family members will put them there and stuff, like this one who's like a 12-year-old boy and stuff like that. Well, they go like off the grid type of the area of Lakeview and stuff, because the kid wants to be a grown adult and stuff, and he gets his tattoo with two X's and stuff instead of like an XY. And so they're in the process of trying to get back before the time allotted that they're allowed to be out of the space before they'll delete it from the system. And it's kind of funny because the boy wakes up the next morning and stuff, dude, and he's grown up, but he's the wrong gender. It's kind of funny and stuff. And so they have to talk to Angel, who is Nora in the world, or which is his caseworker as well too. And they have to rebuild him and stuff back to being a 12-year-old boy again. So and all that. And then there's another instance too where you'll see certain people walking around in their prime and stuff like that, but they're like 100 years old when they died and stuff, but they're black and white because that's the only image that they had of the person when they were young, like in their 20s or 30s, you know? So yeah, it's very interesting, very interesting. So it's really funny though. So Sorry about the coughing here. So it's so it doesn't. So getting back to the show, I don't feel that it takes long for the audience to figure out that something doesn't seem right. It's like an underlining notion that something is not right about the entire situation, including the rush to upload him over something that he could have survived, a punctured lung. So, and I'm not gonna do spoilers here per se and stuff. This is my impression of the show, and I hope you like it and stuff. I don't want to give you an end. I don't want to give away the ending and all that stuff, but and all that. But his girlfriend was just too eager to have him uploaded, and you'll find out why and stuff. It's all wraps into him being this coder and working on something that works against the system and stuff like that, and all that. And but I will say too, at the end, it's really messed up. It's really jacked up and stuff. There's some sad parts and stuff about the show and stuff in which there's people who can't afford the luxury style of the elites and stuff like that, and so some of the people only have so much allotted gigs, and then they can't do anything after they use them up and stuff like that. It's kind of funny. It kind of kind of mimics the real world in a lot of ways and stuff. So you know because some people they're only on so many gigs a month and stuff, and then they're stuck. They can't do anything more. It just does it with the people in a you know in a virtual reality situation. So again, his girlfriend was just way too eager to upload him for what appeared to be some pseudo celebrity status or lifestyle. Rather sick, if you ask me. And his funny moments in the series that you are like, okay, yeah, the girlfriend is smoking hot though. So, and all that. I really enjoyed a good comedy with what the situation we're all in. I think we needed it, and the writing is good, the content is good, the visuals don't seem to be overboard, but you expect what one would in a video game. So, like the cost of things and stuff, or getting coins and stuff thrown at you and stuff. It's just it's good humor, good comedy humor. So, the visuals don't seem to be overboard, but you experience what one would in a video game. So you will see people pixelate away, coming and going. You will see video features in which you only see in a game. It's rather interesting what they fit into 30-minute episodes, and it shows. It's very well written, and like I said, it really hooks to you and stuff. I was very disappointed after episode 10 and stuff. I was like, oh man, it's gonna be renewed and stuff like that. Um, it in the end, I'll be reviewing more later, depending on how well this video does. Um, as I get through the season, I want to give you first impression and stuff. That I really liked it. I think you will too as well. Um, check it out. Um, but other than that, I'm going to close this out. But be on the lookout for. I'll be doing a view on Netflix TV show, Space Force. It seems to be poke fun at the President of the United States, Donald Trump, establishing a new military wing, Space Force, led by Steve Carell, Greg Daniels, Howard Klein. It looks rather good, to be honest, and I'm looking forward to another comedy. It has a lot of known actors and actresses such as Lisa Kudrow from Friends and John Malkovich of the movie Red 1 and 2. The release date is for May 28th. So if you like this video, if you would, please share, subscribe, like, and leave a comment down below. I also want to mention too that a lot of people are having problems on YouTube. Uh, they're hurting their monetization and stuff like that. Please, if you would, please support your YouTube people on Patreon and stuff. But I just want to close it out and say, live long and prosper, people. Take care, and I'm out.